On this episode of Girl Talk. I hope your popcorn's full and your schedule's clear because we might be binge watching Netflix. Also to come on Girl Talk The Real Deal. Some are good, some are bad, and some are just downright awful. Those are the pickup lines. There's crying, there's laughing, and boys just downright dread them. Yeah, we're going to be talking about chick flicks. We got a lot to cover, so let's go.
Hello and welcome to Girl Talk, The Real Deal. I'm Allison Malone.
And I'm Cleanna Moore. Let's get right into it and talk about something a lot of us know all too well, Netflix. Netflix is popular among many college students. Students have their favorite shows that they spend countless hours watching. Netflix has over 9,000 titles that include movies, TV series, and documentaries. According to expandingramblings.com, the average Netflix user spends 93 minutes a day watching. We asked around campus to find out how much students were watching here.
I absolutely love Netflix. Thankfully, I've signed up on a free account, so that's when the addiction really started. It's really useful as a stress relief. I especially like doing it when I'm doing homework and I can just listen to it and just listen to the shows. It's just very calming for me. It's also really nice, like when I'm done with homework, I've had a long day at school, and then I can just sit and just watch some of my favorite shows. I usually limit myself, otherwise I can get really wrapped up in binge watching on a whole season of shows, which a lot of my friends do, and I'm trying to stay away from that. But I allot myself maybe an hour or two at most each day, and then once that's done, I cut myself off from it.
Netflix can take a lot of college students' time if they're not careful. Allison, how often do you watch Netflix?
I watch Netflix pretty often. It's always really late at night because that's the only time that I have time to actually look at it. And I just watch old TV shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and just old movies, new movies too. I like horror movies, and it's fun. It's fun to do.
Laptop or phone?
Laptop, my iPad.
iPad.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything to connect with the TV, so
yeah,
I just watch it on my iPad.
HDMI cord. I really need one of those because when I really watch mine on my phone, but I don't own an iPad, unfortunately. But Netflix is really convenient for all the throwback episodes like Fresh Prince, a lot of old TV shows that we don't get to watch on TV nowadays.
Right, and they're really quick to put up some new movies now,
Mm-hmm.
which is also a plus. So if you miss out on a movie or can't get it from family video or whatnot, you can just watch it on Netflix and get some popcorn, call some friends over, and it's a nice night.
Make an event out of it. Right?
Exactly.
Something to do.
Procrastination is a word that is not uncommon with college students. However, procrastinating on a project or homework can actually greatly affect your grades if you are waiting last minute to do things. According to lifehacks.com, here are a few tips to stop you from procrastinating and getting your work done on time. First off, break up your work and create a timeline. Dedicated specifically days to doing parts of the project so you are not crammed into doing everything last minute. Next, change your environment and only hang out with people who inspire you to take action. Find an environment that will allow you to focus on your work without any type of distractions. Thirdly, clarify your goals and don't be afraid to ask someone for help. Sometimes a little help from someone who has been in a similar situation goes a long way. Finally, stop overcomplicating things and get your work done. Most people spend a lot of time thinking about what they want to accomplish instead of actually working towards their accomplishment. Find the motivation you need to get a head start and then don't give up. Cleanna, do you usually procrastinate on your work?
I'm guilty. I procrastinate all the time. I pretty much feel like it helps me. It pushes me to work harder and work to my best ability because I know it's due the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good with someone giving me an assignment 2 weeks ahead of time because I'll still wait till like the day before it's due to complete it. You know, it's kind of like my motivation to know I have to get it done because it's due tomorrow. So I procrastinate a lot. It's not good, and I try to change it every year, every semester for school assignments.
It doesn't happen.
It just doesn't work for me. I think it's really my to get my work done. So I think it helps with different people.
Yeah, definitely with communication majors. So I heard with communication majors, we like to procrastinate so much.
Because we think it's easy?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't really know about that. I don't know what the myth is exactly, but
I think different assignments we may procrastinate on. I think if we know it's going to take longer, we may not procrastinate, but if we think that it's going to be easy, we procrastinate on it a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. I procrastinate like no other. It's really sad, but I mean, like you said, it motivates me to, actually get it done, knowing that it's due in a couple of days or the next day. So that's a great motivator.
Yeah, sometimes you got to pull those all-nighters.
Yeah, definitely. I just did that last night, actually. Horrible experience.
Along the lines of procrastination comes all-nighters. All-nighters are the results of severe procrastination in which students will stay up all night the night before a test or homework is due in order to finish studying or finish the work. Not only does all night affect your ability to focus the next day, but it can also become a problem for your health. It is a reoccurring incident. Allison, do you pull all-nighters, and does it affect your performance the next day?
Yeah, like I was just saying, I actually just did that last night, and I stayed up all night working on this paper. It was like another
What
assignment.
class was it?
It was for religion. Yeah, so that was rough, but I got my stuff done. That's the most important thing. Unfortunately, I may not got my stuff done in another class, but at least I got the paper done for the actual, class that I need to get it done. Yeah. So, what about you?
That's why I say different assignments, different topics requires a little bit more time, a little less time. So, depending on what we pick and choose to procrastinate on is pretty much determines our work. So, if it took you hours on a religion assignment versus a communications assignment, you probably would know, you know what I'm saying? You would know the difference. Like a communication assignment, you might feel like you would get done faster.
Yeah, definitely. Well, pulling all-nighter could be caused by waiting till last minute to get your homework done. Homework is what many college students dread doing because they feel forced to take their time out of their lives to complete assignments. Students often forget homework is assigned to help teach skills and lessons to prepare them for the future in their careers. Cleanna, what are the methods that you do on getting your homework done?
One thing I do is definitely cut everything off. I'm not good with like listening to music and doing homework. I'm not good with talking on the phone. I like to put my phone on silent, cut my music off. No company unless I know my company is as focused as I am or as determined as I am to get that assignment done.
Right.
And just really beating myself. That's really how I get a lot done. So no distractions. I'm easily distracted, especially by my phone. So as long as I keep my phone away, music away, people away, that's pretty much how I get my homework done.
See, I'm actually the opposite. Well, I have to listen to music. I got to have some type of music going on, so I feel like...
I honestly think it's the type of music. One time I did do homework before listening to, like, Beethoven. That helped. But, like, rap, R&B, hip-hop, different type of other genres of music, I start tuning in with them and singing along and lose focus on my work.
Yeah, I often find myself going to the computer lab, so that helps a lot also.
Social media sites have begun to take over the world. From Facebook and Twitter to Snapchat and Yik Yak, many different applications have been designed to do a variety of things, and with the touch of a button, all of these sites can be accessed directly through a smartphone. However, putting your phone away in class may be the better idea.
It's really, really distracting. I know in the classroom, I tend to gravitate towards going on Facebook if it's a boring topic, or I see other students just constantly on their phones, not even paying attention to the professor.
Do you think social media has become a big distraction